For most Chinese people, they can barely name this strange plant. The palm tree can only be planted along a very tight band around the equator, limiting the number of places the crop can be successfully farmed.
In 1848, the Dutch brought palm tree sampling from Africa and tried to grow them in Indonesia. Now, Indonesia and its neighbor Malaysia account for 86% of global palm oil production. All of the palm oil that consumed in China come from these two countries.
There is a huge demand for palm oil, not only in China, but all around the world. It can be found in everything from cookies and chocolate to lipstick and candles.
We used to be a palm oil trader in China's market, but then we realized we must change our strategy because the raw material supply and pricing power are controlled by foreign companies.
I never expected to meet another Chinese national in this remote Indonesian forest. But this is where Yang Yuchi and his team have built a plantation as large as Singapore. Jardy and the rest of his team only need to work during the cool mornings, as the afternoon heat is too much to bear.
It's the first job for most of us in the village. Before, we made a livelihood by selling some vegetables collected in the forest.
Jardy's wife works for the village school, which was the Julong Company investment. Now the couple can make 6 million rupiah, or about 4,000 RMB per month. That was actually their annual income before the Chinese came.
We help villagers to develop and manage 2,600 hectares of palm forests and buy the palm fruit from them. Revenue from another 300 hectares has been directly invested in the villages, building churches, digging wells and repairing roads.
It's not only the people who need to be treated well, but also the local environment.
On the one hand, we only use commercial land designated by the government. We never touch the wild forests, they're a government red line. We also invested a lot on sewage and disposal treatments in our oil pressing mill.
Business is business, but a good sense of responsibility makes it sustainable. Yang Zhao, CGTN, Palangkaraya, Indonesia.